Most YouTubers will quit right before they blow up, not knowing that they could be 1 or 2 videos away from their entire channel completely blowing up and changing their lives. And there are 6 signs that you could spot on your channel to see if you're just about to blow up or not. And if you spot one of these 6 things, you could be well on your way to your channel completely blowing up and changing your life. So listen up, and if you have one of these things, then keep going. You're well on your way to success. One of these 6 things is you see your viewer return rate going up. And if you go into YouTube Studio and Audience, you could see this. And it's something that's completely new on YouTube. They just put it out. So maybe you've never heard of it, but that's a way that you can see that your video, people are watching your videos over and over again. Now, if it's very low, it doesn't really matter, but if it's going up and up and up, that means it's a good sign, even if it's still very low at the moment. So keep an eye out for this over a few months. Keep an eye out, look at it every week and see if it's going up. If it's going up, you're well on your way to success. Number 2 is one of your videos or a few of your videos are outperforming. The second sign is one of your videos is outperforming every other video. It could be 2 of your videos, but at least one is outperforming every video. Say if you have a video that gets 10 views, 8 views, 5 views, something like that, and all of a sudden you get 50 or 100 views. It might not seem like a lot, but that means that you actually hit a chord on someone. And that means that your audience or your video has found your audience. It's a very good sign, and that could be a very good way to spot that you're actually doing something right. So see what you did right on that video. Maybe it was your thumbnail, maybe it was your intro, maybe it was something else, but see if it's going up. If it's something that's if that video is outperforming everyone, you did something right on that video and you need to redo what is right. All your top creators have done this, so make sure you spot that and make another video that's very similar to the one that popped up, and it could be a recipe for success. Maybe that one got 100 views and you could be very happy about that, but your next video could get 10,000 or 100,000 views. So make sure that you spot that video and do something similar, but keep improving on it. That brings us to number 3, which is every single time you put a new video out, you're improving it by 1%. A lot of videos are out there, and the gurus out there will tell you that you need to post consistently, just post consistently. So a lot of people will do that, post every single week, 3 times a week, no matter how long, but they keep posting and posting. But if you're not improving anything, they will see no success. And if that's you, no, that's probably why you're not getting the views that you want. So instead of just posting after video, try to spot what is wrong with your last video and make it better. And when you post that video, now return to it with a fresh mind, maybe a few days later, and see what can you spot that can be improved on that video. At the beginning, everything will be horrible in that video. There's a very good chance that it will be, but you just need to make it better. And after a while, if you improve every single time, every week, or every video that you put out, then at the end of the year, you could have a completely different channel than when you started, and the views will, and the subscribers and the fans and the following and the community that you build will be highly improved. The next one is you feel like quitting, but yet you don't. You see, most YouTubers, as I said at the beginning, will quit after maybe a week or a month after posting their first videos because they're getting 5 views or 0 views, and it's not worth it. But it took Mr. Beast 200 videos before he saw any kind of signs of any success that was coming. He's the biggest YouTuber in the world. And that's just an example, but there are so many channels out there that were very average channels at the beginning. Most likely they felt like quitting because they weren't getting any traction, they weren't getting any views. And I know that for me, it does feel daunting. I have some videos right now that I will post, and maybe this video will be one of them, that gets 2 views after 48 hours or 5 views. And it can be very frustrating because you do want that video to get hundreds of thousands of views. You want that to happen. But when you see those 5 or 3 views, I know for me, it does feel depressing. And I talked about that in my last video. But if you keep going, and keep going, your videos, your channel will improve. And I'm saying this for me as well. I want my channel to improve. That's the way I'm doing it. I'm just posting every day. I'm improving my speech, the way I talk, trying to be as natural as possible. I know it's still not perfect, and trying to be yourself is harder than it might seem because it should be just being yourself. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to improve. So I know how depressing it can be, and we all go through this. Every single YouTuber, everyone you look up to, has been through that phase of not getting views, feel depressing or feel depressed, and just still going through. And that's the difference between someone who succeeds and someone who doesn't. Seems I can't speak today. So just it's just how you do things, and if you keep going, that will make the difference between someone who quits and never sees anything happen and someone who actually makes their dreams happen and succeeds on YouTube or any venture in life. The next one is you keep posting, and I've touched on this. A lot of gurus will tell you that you need to be consistent, and that is true. And you need to be posting with intent, with everything that you have, and not miss a single beat. If this is your dream, it's mine, and I'm trying to do this myself, and I'm actually managing to do it right now. At the beginning, as I said in my last video, I struggled with this because I posted 2 videos and then I went to some other project. Then I went back to this channel and I actually started posting 3 times a week. And since then, it's been 3 months, a bit more than that, and I haven't missed a single video upload. And that's something that is very important to me, but also to anybody who wants to succeed on YouTube. If you look at, again, every YouTuber that you look up to, every content creator that you look up to, that is their mission in life. And if there's anything that comes up, we know that life isn't perfect. It's not perfect for me, it's not perfect for you, but that is your number one priority. No matter what it is, you need to be posting. No matter what happens in your life, no matter if anything happens, you need to be posting. There's no excuse. If you're in the hospital, post in the hospital. The next one is you keep improving. And I touched on this a little bit earlier on in my video. But if you keep posting, that means that you're going to improve naturally. And the next one is you need to keep improving. Now that you said that you do need to keep posting, you also need to keep improving. And I touched on this earlier in my video. And that's the truth. If you keep posting consistently and you keep improving every single one of your videos and looking at every single videos or watching your videos back and analyzing what is wrong with that video or what can be improved in that video. And no matter if you have 0 subscribers and this is your very first video, or you have 100 million subscribers and every single video hits, you still have something that you could improve in that video. So no matter who you are, that is a tip that you need to be having, and one that could blow up your channel if you do not have 100 million views or 100,000. So just keep improving and keep uploading. Those two kind of go into each other. But if you do both of these, there's a very good chance that you could be a few videos or a couple of videos or one video away from blowing up. The next one is you're going very hard at it. You're sprinting the YouTube game. I made a video about how YouTube is a sprint, not a marathon. And you could go watch that video because it really goes deep into this. But you really need to go deep into this and go really, really hard at YouTube. But you expect it to take a long time. So that means that you're posting, you're researching, you're working like you want the next video to blow up and be super, super successful. Not just hoping, but putting everything into place to make it successful. And you're posting all the time. That doesn't mean over planning, over analyzing, but you're putting everything into that next video. You're posting multiple times a week. You're every single minute that you have, you're going on YouTube. Just you're working like you want this to work within a month, but you're expecting it to take a lot longer. So when you go through a month and maybe your channel hasn't picked up, you haven't blown up, you haven't got the subscribers that you were hoping, just like me, I was hoping for a lot more. But if you're doing this properly, then and you're working hard at it, but you expect it to take longer, then that's when you will succeed, because you're working really, really hard to make it work right now, but you're still expecting it to take longer. So work hard on it, but still take longer. Sprint the race.